Hi, everybody. Leanne Holitza here at the Healing Studio. It is time for our weekly Oracle check-in. All right, so let's start with some helpers borrowed from the crystal shop. Shine your light in the back. Green calcite. This one is great healing stone for emotions stuck in the physical body. It can be also energies that are about compassion and hope. So that's a good one. And we've got the rose gold. Okay. So rose gold is a really good one for, it says it's a stellar gateway calcite spray, but this is really like it's a chakra it's like opening up the bigger picture and really kind of helping repair the heavy energies of just like living daily life. Okay. That's from Amanda Ellis. All right. Sorry, guys. I'm a little out of sorts today. But we'll do this thing. Maybe it'll help me get in sorts. On Friday, the full moon event is finally here. So we are going to have a good old party here at the Healing Studio. If you want to come, and if you're local, come stop by. And it's from 5 to 9. I'm doing bio scans, but there's like tons of fun things like aura photos and food and music and just all kinds of things. So come play with us, if you will. All right. I'm going to use the Yantra deck as usual for our weekly cards. And then I'm going to use this is the Flower Evolution deck. Okay. So these are like flower essence power, which I like to use when I am doing healing work. So let's see here. And if you haven't played before, I'm Leanne Holitza, and I will be your card reader today. You want a card from me, you got to type me please, and then I will give you a card. I don't answer specific questions, just giving you some forecast for the week because we're going boom, boom, boom like this we're only together for 30 minutes. So, all right. And most of you have figured out that the place to get on the top of the list is to get onto YouTube, hit subscribe. It tells you when I'm going live, and then you can comment a little earlier. So it may look like I'm going through just YouTube, but I see you guys off of Facebook too. So Catherine, Rena, Stephanie, hi, everybody. Thanks for joining. Okay, but let's see what the week brings us. Okay, so this is the start of our collective group reading. All right, freedom sideways. This is often, for me, this card in the Yantra deck is about money. It's about material worries. It's about being in limited mindsets. So you might feel a little tangled up about finances as you start the week. You like feeling like things are opening up and changing, but not all the way. Okay. The helper card of the week is forgiveness. Okay. So let it go. And upside down, forgiveness is like, where are you still holding on to a grudge? Where are you still holding resentment? How can you go there and actually have a conversation with that energy and see what you're not letting go of? Because really, it's you who's getting poisoned, right? All right, end of the week, some dishonest energy. Okay, you are really being encouraged to be a limiting thinking kind of space right now. So just acknowledge that this week you might not be looking exactly at the truth. It might not be the energy of unlimited beliefs. Okay, but you are the powerful one. Your attention, your views, your opinions matter. That's why people fight so hard to get your attention. Okay, so just keep in mind this week is a little bit, I don't know, deceptive, or the energies just feel a little bit blocked. Okay. This is the start of your personal reading. Whether you're watching later or you're watching now, pay attention because this is the first card reading for you. Okay, so 1, 2, 3. I want you to really feel into which card energy feels right, what number feels right for you. All right, so if you are watching this with me too, you also want to pay attention to whether or not we get 3 messages all at the same time. Okay, so if you picked one, you're working with Strawberry Blossom this week, which is about optimism and expecting the best. Okay, so being open to growth. Now if you go to that message that we got, our collective reading, be careful about your pessimism, be careful about your dread, Be careful about places where you are blind to opportunity. Okay. If you picked 2, you're working with squash blossom, which is liberation and feeling free in your body. Okay, so going back to the limiting belief space, you're going to let go of limiting patterns regarding your own pleasure. You're going to let go of fear of losing control or lack of creativity because you're stagnating. Okay. If you picked 3, you're working with yarrow. Okay. And yarrow is a recharge and a digital detox. Okay. So this is like get off the internet, get off of the computers. It's, kind of like letting go of where you're getting your information from, those digital sources. Okay. All right. There we go. Let's get started with our me pleases. And I'm going to say hi to the bottom of the list just so you guys know. I see Blair, Gina. I see you guys. I'm coming. Just going to have to be a little patient with me because we're starting with Miranda. All right, Miranda, your card is Night Blooming Sirius. Okay. So you're working through your fears. It says fearless and take the leap. This is working out, old habits, patterns, limitations. Seems like that's the theme of the week. So for you, you're right on track. Just really be encouraging. You can take a huge leap of personal growth this week if you work on kind of dispelling your negative beliefs. Okay. Gina, you're going to be working with red clover this week. Okay. So that's empathy and being invincible. Okay. And this is like being able to be there for your friends and family when they're going through something hard too. Even if you're going through your thing, you've got the skills to be there and have compassion for them without taking it on, if that makes sense. So also without worry. Okay. So watch out for the worry. That would be the negative energies. Okay. Elizabeth, you're working with gardenia. Okay. Shift your perspective, transform your weaknesses into strength. Okay. So forming that into what we already heard today, you're working with your shadow side, which that's what we're really all supposed to be doing right now anyways. It's always good to do shadow work, but we're like in this astrological profound space where doing shadow work really can help us, and embracing like all aspects of yourself, even the parts that don't necessarily feel super strong. Okay. So this week, that's your focus. Kimberly, you're going to focus on the bee balm energy, which is hope and being still. Okay. So one pointed focus, singular, stillness, meditation, tune out distraction, tune out tension. So that's going to be what's going to help you progress. Okay. Courtney. Okay, you're working with the banana yucca energy, which is hidden potentials and uncovering your secret talents. So you're working with unexpected leaps, unexpected recognition of who you are this week. And as long as you show up fully, not what you think people want from you, but what you want to give. Okay. All right, Hillary, Griffin, and Birdie. Hillary, you want to work with the Firestar Orchid. Okay, this is wild creativity and thinking outside the box. This is literally, not being worried about anybody else thinks about your ideas, to just do what you want to do. And if it's very different from what anybody would understand, that's okay. I got a little rebel in me too. All right, Griffin, you want to work with the chocolate daisy. Okay, this is just simply cheer up. This is simply that it may feel muddled, it may feel heavy, but this is a good week for you to just work on being simply cheery, just simple, ease in doing things, not struggling so much. Okay. Birdie, for you this week, you're going to want to work with the rhododendron. Okay. Compassion and being kind to yourself. Okay. So being able to feel warmth, that motherly, maternal love, warmth, energy, being compassionate with yourself, even if you don't feel super great about things. It's a good week to be powerfully compassionate. Kimberly and Juan Carlos. Okay, here we go, Kimberly. Red hibiscus, fresh perspective. Hit the refresh button. Okay. So this is going to work with releasing high stress and overwhelm, and it's going to bring in some relief. Okay. So if you think about the light at the end of the tunnel energy, that's what this is for you. So this week might be a little bit still because of the collective reading is like, a lot of forgiveness work to do, but you're getting there. Okay. Okay. Juan Carlos, you got Pink primrose, okay? Rapid growth, making it effortless, okay? So this is actually dissolving hesitancy, anything that's holding you back. This is going to help you see your big picture, big vision. But it's also kind of like if you're feeling unprepared for what is coming, it's okay to kind of work with the hibiscus energy to, dissolve those unprepared feelings and feel like, I don't know what's going to happen, but I got this, okay? Diane, you're working with Chocolate Daisy. Second time we've seen this, you guys. What can you do to just get simple pleasure, fun, laughter? This energy is just about simply being cheerful. Okay, so this week, find the giggles. It's direct from your guides. Find the giggles. Nicole, Seth, and Addison. Nicole. Pink magnolia, okay? Self-care, take exquisite care of yourself. You're giving too much away to others. It's time to kind of come back to this is not a martyr game. This is not for self-sacrifice. It's okay to retain your own energy for your own purposes this week, okay? It's great to be a giver as long as you have it to give, okay? Seth, you're working with the black bat flower, which is fierce compassion and advocation for yourself and others. Okay, now, but this is also kind of looking at your irrational fears and being really truthful with yourself. Are you going with the flow or are you limiting yourself? Okay, and are you speaking your mind or are you just saying, are you being kind of impulsive? So this carefully, the black bat flower is like a truth teller, like a deep truth teller, authentic teller. So work with that this week. Kindness is always good too, though. Addison, pink spirea, laughter and letting your inner child play. This is really working with old childhood wound energy and bringing more joy and laughter to the inner child. Okay, so think of like somebody who is able to kind of giggle like the giggle that Diane got, the giggly kid who gets to just like do things just because it's fun to do things. That's what you're going to be doing. Okay, Jenny and Jared. Jenny, you're working with the chandelier succulent. So finish what you start. That's what this is. Okay. Follow through. Teamwork. This is getting your procrastination energy out of the way. You're going to do what is yours to do this week. Okay. Jared is working with the giant spider lily, which is lightheartedness, freeing your mind. Okay. It seems like that message is really coming up for us this week, feeling light and effortless. But getting out of noticing where you feel stuck and burdened and work on unsticking and unburdening the energies this week. Okay. Taryn, night blooming serious. Okay. So fearless, take the leap. It's more personal growth, relaxation, and your true gifts and how to expand them. That's the second time we've seen that one. So just kind of keep an eye out. We might be all doing a little bit of that. Just personal growth time. Poof. Heidi, you're working with Yarrow. Second time we've seen that one too. This is digital detox time and feeling drained from spending too much time in front of screens. Okay. So Heidi, get out from behind the screens. Come and play out in the sun. Okay. All right. Tanya, you're working with the Hong Kong orchid. Okay. This is self-acceptance and expressing yourself and being in loving, being too hard on yourself if you're not paying attention to that. So just be really into understanding that you could actually let your standards come a little lower this week. I mean, it's great to have high standards, but not when it's toxic, right? So, all right. By the way, you guys, I don't know if so the trolls have gotten a little sneakier. They have figured out that I can't see in the StreamYard feeds when they come under your comment and to come and tell you to private message them. They're not associated with me. Don't do it. Cynthia. Pink Lotus. Okay, so this is like the most like generic best card. Like it's divine wisdom, which I mean it's like basically telling you get back to the basics of like, spiritual energy. Like just know that you're divine and everything that you're experiencing is divine. That's really the message of that. Really good enhancer of anything, really. Joe, you're okay. I put that back in. So apparently I'm supposed to be talking more about this pink lotus. Okay, so I'm going to read this to you. Do you either live by or yearn for a spiritual path plus way of life? Pink lotus inspires us to use the craziness of daily life to wake up, bloom into our purest selves. It magnifies our ability to be more compassionate, loving beings, okay? Revitalizing calm energy. All right, so Cynthia and Joe. Divine access, straight to the source. Sam, you're getting 2. Bamboo, which is unwavering determination and making the impossible possible. And birds of paradise, get it done. Focus, okay? So you might be feeling overwhelmed right now. And might be feeling discouraged. These 2 cards are saying it's going to happen this week. Focus, focus, focus. Ooh, wonder what you're going to be doing. You'll have to share. All right, burnout proof. Let's see here. Be bomb. Second time we've seen that. Hope and be still. Okay. Lightheartedness, just releasing, any stress, any past trauma around getting things done. So just stillness, meditation. That's the focus for the week. Hannah and Isabella. Hannah, you got passion flower, healing sleep, rest more. Okay. Give yourself more sleep. Don't give yourself anxiety by not taking good care of your physical form. Okay. So focus this week on rest. Isabella, you're going to focus this week on pomegranate flower, which is strength and detoxing. Okay. So this is where you're going to work with your kind of working with things that are not necessarily working out very well in your body this week. Okay. So because of stress, wherever you've accidentally taken on some stress, green calcite. Good one for you. All right. Cece, you're working with fireweed this week. Okay. So recovery and forgiveness. So that's definitely a theme this week, you guys, is forgiveness, working with heartbreak, letting that go, feeling love all around and all the opportunities to feel loved. Denise, you're working with navel orange blossom, which is warmth and that it's good to be alive, feeling inspired and feeling, removing the energy of feeling cold or numb. Okay. But you're going to work with warmth this week. Okay. Warming up your heart. Tiff, mountain laurel, total comfort, letting it all hang out, play big, gives yourself some mental freedom, release attachments to things, focus on really not holding on too tightly to anything really. Okay. Janelle, focus this week for you is on the squash blossom, liberation and feeling free in your body. Okay. So this is healthy expression of your sexuality, healthy expression of your creativity, all of that stuff moving blocks out. Okay. Johnny, you want to work with the energy of the Firestar Orchid. So second time we've seen that one. Wild creativity. Think outside the box. Okay. Don't know what your fear tells you to do. Listen to it, say no to it, and do what your love says to do. Okay. It's a good day to do that. Good week to do that. Lisa, you are working on the banana yucca. Hidden potential. Okay. Uncovering your secrets. Second time we've seen this, guys. Hidden talents are coming out. Your sense of purpose, your insecurities about your purpose, all floating away this week. Get to really stand in your power now. Okay. Get that grounded energy about your purpose. Kalina, hollyhock for you, softening of character. All right. So any worries you have in relationships are falling away. Any feeling helpless? Nope, no more. You actually can be of service to others. You have the strength to give this week. Okay. Kara and Tatiana. Kara, red clover, empathy. You're invisible. Or invisible. Not invisible. You're not invisible. Invincible. That's what the words are on the back here. It's releasing worry. It's releasing stress and tension and vulnerability to negativity. This week, you're going to not be vulnerable to other people's negativity. You're going to be strong to your own positivity and forgiveness energy. Tatiana, you're working with the peony, attracting abundance and magnetism. This is going to dissolve away shyness. Okay. So this is going to give you more confidence and gratitude and appreciation for who you are, ability to stand out a little more. Okay. A little less shy. Mountain River, you're working with the Arctic lupine, deep peace. You are supported. Okay. So heavy heart's going to be gone. Feeling stretched too thin, gone. This week, you're going to activate that deep support. Okay. Tommy, You're going to work with chandelier succulent. Second time we've seen that one. Momentum. Finish what you start. Follow through is what this card is saying. Okay. So anything you're having a hard time finishing up, this is a good week to really push yourself through that procrastination energy. Christy, Kira, and Finn. Christy, red clover, third time we've seen it, you guys. Boop, boop, boop. People are often come to you in times of stress to be heard. Red clover helps you put yourself in others' shoes, feel their emotions, but not be affected by them. When they're less influenced by external imbalances and chaos, we are able to practice fierce compassion. So everybody, turn down your little empath this week. You're not going to be doing that. Third time's a charm. We saw that. Kira, you're working with the jade succulent, presence and going for it, expansive energies of chi, no longer feeling invisible. You feel like you are being noticed. That hesitation or shyness for you and Tatiana going away this week. Finn, you are working with passion flower. Second time we've seen that. Rest more, you guys. Don't overwork. Don't be frazzling yourself this week. Don't push too hard. Rest, rest, rest. Blossoming lotus. Gardenia. Okay, this is the second time we've seen this. Shift your weaknesses into strength. Okay. Old aspects of self, be gone. Your shadow side is very apparent and you can embrace it and love it. Okay. That's what you're working on for you. Shannon, you're going to focus this week on the rhododendron. Second time we've seen this. Be kind to yourself. Okay. Just practice self-compassion this week. It's great to have high standards, but it's also really important to just be like, okay, little self, you're good. Aaron, red bird of paradise, focus on getting it done. Motivation, okay? The overwhelm's going away. You're feeling prepared to take action this week, wherever you need it. Carrie, you're working with the euphrasia, okay? This is intuition and being decisive, okay? This is like really being decisive, trusting yourself, making a decision. That's what this card is about. That self-doubt, be gone, and your self-confidence installed, okay? Janice, strawberry blossom. Second time we've seen this. Optimism, expect the best, okay? Don't wait for the other shoe to drop. This is a good week to be in energies of optimism and hope, even though it feels like there's a lot to forgive and a lot of weirdness going on. Optimism. Sarah, pink lotus again, okay? Third time's a charm, you guys. So we got this card, divine wisdom and looking within. Let me read it. Pink lotus inspires us to use the craziness of daily life to wake up, bloom in our present selves. It magnifies our ability to be more compassionate, loving beings. That's for everyone today. All right, Emily. Third time's a charm for the strawberry blossom. Optimism and expecting the best. Strawberry blossom cuts through pessimism and dissolves the habit of expecting or preparing for the worst. It gives us a fresh outlook on and inspires the idea that anything is possible. Woohoo! So some optimism, you guys. That's for all of us too. So we're gonna have some crunchies, but we're all gonna stay positive. Robin, you're working with nectarine blossom, okay? Sweetness, you're among friends, okay? So this is about being friendly, being open, noticing that the people around you are on the same team. Austin, you're working with the pomegranate flower, which is about detoxing and strengthening your body, okay? It's where you've taken on too much stress in your body. That's the second time we've seen that. So heads up, everybody. We might be seeing that for all of us. Chris, you're working with the white water lily, which is sharpening your senses and being a little bit more like something's preventing you from seeing. And it's busyness and stress and distraction, right? So now this is a time to just be like, I'm paying attention. All right. I feel like I totally I don't know. All right, Robin, if you are watching, I just totally lost. I just got a clearing myself here. I don't know if I did Chris or Austin. That's why I lost track, you guys. All right, I'm going to do Chris again. And if I just did it already, we're going to do it again. And this is the third time we've seen this card. Fearless, take the leap. Huge leap in personal growth. Listen, night blossoming series dissolves any subconscious limitations that are holding us back, encouraging us to elevate what we're working on in a big way. That is the messages that the Yantra deck was giving us too, okay? Woof. Terry. Jade succulent for you. Go for it. Be present. You're not clarity about what you want. Expansion of your own chi energy. All right. So really focusing that you matter, take care of you. All right. That's good advice for everyone. But Natalie, red hibiscus, fresh perspective, hit the refresh button. Okay. So one thing or another has maybe gone on, and it's okay to just say, I'm hitting the pause and the reset button and starting fresh here. Okay. Kelly, fourth time for this one. Strawberry blossom, expecting the best, you guys. It dissolves blindness to possibilities and opportunities. It dissolves pessimism and expecting the worst. It dissolves dread and negativity and drudgery. So that's for all of us this week. Everybody needs to let it go a little bit. Matthew, you got birds of paradise, connection and quieting your mind. Okay. This is about being really calm, especially at night in your head. Okay. So really finding time to get quiet. All right, finally made it. 25 minutes in, you guys, to the Facebook page. It tells you, go get on that YouTube channel. Deanna, dandelion, relaxation and dissolving tension. This is about mental freedom and feeling persistent, being able to really feel like you can get the energies going, okay? So that's good. Stephanie, birds of paradise again, connection, quieting your mind, turning those thoughts off, especially at night, really doing whatever we can to reassure ourselves before we go to sleep. Rena, Hong Kong orchid for you, self-acceptance and expressing yourself. Great to have high standards, but not if they are toxic. So just give yourself a little break this week. Love yourself for who you are. Catherine, you did come on YouTube, but you must have done it right on the hour. This one is Rose, tenderness and nurturing yourself. Okay. So be really kind and sweet to yourself. You know, there's things that have happened that are disappointing, but that's okay. You still can love yourself through this. Okay. Gina, chocolate daisy, third time's a charm. I kind of wondered if we were going to get this one. This is just a simple cheer up message. Listen, chocolate daisy helps you get unstuck from the paralysis or confusion of overcomplication. Keeping things simple results in mental spaciousness and elicits spontaneity and joy. Spontaneity and joy. Okay? So just simple, be simply happy. Blair, third time's a charm for the digital detox. Everybody turn off your phones. Yarrow gently detoxes the body's natural energetic fields, helping us access our natural body vitality. Don't be in front of the screen so much this week. That's what the Yarrow says, and it came for 3 times the charm, so we all got it. Okay? Blair, focus on that though. All right, Stella. Passion flower, third times we've seen that one, so we all have to do this one too. Rest more. Okay, I'm going to read it. Passion flower helps us let go of mental chatter and stress. It encourages deep sleep, facilitates the effortless resolution of issues on the subconscious level and through slumber. Sherry! Yeah, here you go. Mandevilla. All right. Acceptance. Fall in love with what is. Just letting go of anger and anguish and sadness and fear of other people's actions this week and just be in acceptance of what is happening, whether you understand it or not. Okay. Eat 100 foods. Here you go. Rose for you, Karen. Tenderness, nurture yourself. Could you use some extra love and comfort right now? The rose says, yes, you could. And here I am to give you a little bit of reassurance and love. Be kind and gentle with yourself. Okay. All right, Bella Luna. And if you're hanging out, you guys, and haven't typed me, please, I'm getting to the end of the list, which means you might get a card if you do it within the next minute or so. All right. This one is our African daisy. This is just Bella Luna. This is for being silly, having fun, being able to have the responsibilities coming off your shoulders, and you get to actually just be in the joy of life this week. Wow, that sounds good. I mean, especially since we're all getting the messages of like, Rah. All right. That was our time together. I appreciate you all. I will be back next week in theory. There's always, that. But I'm going to throw a card for Matt, who might be watching. It sometimes gets us the third time thing too. Oh, no, he gets a different card than Bodhi Tree. True love is unconditional, boundless, devotional love, patient love, tenderness, open-heartedness. That's lovely. All right, you guys. I do encourage you to go to the YouTube channel, hit subscribe, and then hit the bell button so you can be told when I'm going live, and then you can get to the top of the list, even though I got through all you. All right, go be amazing. Have a great week. Bye.